Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Cities Skylines 2, and welcome back, of course, it's Hexagon City. What other city has this distinctive pattern? Alright, let's get started. This might be one of the last videos of Hexagon City, and probably of the other cities that come out, not ever, of course, but that come out before the patch, the economy patch, which is supposed to be coming soon. There's already messages about, or posts about, preparing saves or whatever. Or how to deal with the change. I don't know what it is. You know what? Go read it yourself. By now the patch is probably out. Maybe. Who knows? But anyway, let's try something. I wanted to try something. One thing here. We'll see if it works. I want to see what happens if we grab a whole hexagon and just start lifting it up. It doesn't seem too happy to oblige. Not really. Alright, let's undo. What if we grab the whole street? I don't know if I can actually do that. It is grabbing it, so let's say it does work. Those should be green, right? Yes, if they're green, they're selected. So that's the whole hexagon selected. Can I lift that? Maybe. It's very slow. Okay, let's try something new. Are there any options here? Not really. Okay, let's try something. We'll go out to where we haven't done too much yet. Now that's the blister. I don't want to mess with that. I want to grab a hexagon that doesn't have anything on it yet. It can become this one. We'll just get rid of the stuff that's zoned along it. And we'll move this park. Because what I want to try is to see if we could have done the blister, but not terrible. So if I do that, did that even grab anything? Oh, it grabs everything. I don't want to grab the trees. I think we might need to not do it like that. Let's unselect all that because it's lagging my computer already. Okay, do I have everything? It's very hard to tell. I think I do. Alright, so then what we do is we just lift. So I'm immediately seeing a few problems here. Let's undo again. It looks like I might not have everything selected. I've grabbed a tree by mistake. How do I unselect that? There we go. We have everything selected this time? Oh, we have to grab those middle bits. Okay. That one too. Do any of the other ones have anything in the middle? No. Alright. Let's lift. That definitely looks like more of it is moving together. Now, how high is reasonable here? Let's not go blister levels. The only issue is now, I don't know how I would make another hexagon go lower after doing something like that. We go a little bit higher. Till the road looks unreasonable. The connecting roads. I think that's as much as I'm comfortable with. But then I guess we would just go in and say key roads. We could even fill this with water if we wanted to. I don't think we do want to. I think what we want to do is... Okay, first of all, these are all bad. There we go. We'll let these rezone up the side of the hill. Looks alright to me. And then I suppose we should probably flatten out what's in here. Now, this isn't all perfectly flat either, because it was already on a little bit of a gradient, wasn't it? So if I do this, if I just grab, if I say right where that road is, does that go up to that road? Not quite. I need to say right where that is. That looks better. Well, the problem now is that... Okay, we'll get this to work, don't worry. Right now I just want to flatten it out, and then we'll use the slopes tool to try and mimic the slope that used to be here. Or a little bit of it. It's not going to be perfectly flat, is the thing, but it will be perfectly level. Is this the low side? And then this is the high side? Is that the way that this is working? Let me just get down. I mean... No, it looks like this might be the low side. And then this is the high point, right here. At 59 meters? Or 112 meters? Okay, let's say that's right. No, because these parts are... Wait. Oh, wait, yeah, okay. 111? No, that can't be right. 130. That feels more right. And then down here is like something else. Alright, so then if we did this, now we get this gradual incline. Is that better? Not really, because now we've got this weirdness here. How do we fix this? Maybe we use the level tool and we just keep it weaker? Maybe not 9%. If we just did this. Well, now that's pulled down. if we just do that? Do we turn this into a park, maybe? Yeah, I don't think that looks nearly as good either. We could turn these into elevated bridges instead of having them go up the slopes. We would lose these buildings on the side, but I don't know which one I prefer. I don't really like either of them. This is a Blister and this is a Blister Junior. Neither of them are great. It's fine. I want to turn this into a park now. I feel like it could just use you like a little lake here, but not too much of one. If I fill this, I'm just worried that I've not got this set up right and it's just gonna overflow. Now let's say it's a lake and let's put it at this level. I'm worried that it's gonna spill out on this side. It might be okay. That might actually be okay. Now I just need a bulldozer with a marquee. Uh-oh. No, this is bad. Let's lower that. How do I do that? I grab it like this and I go down maybe 115. Now look what I've done. I've created a flood. I honestly think 115 might actually end up being the level here. And then what we can also do is take our little terraforming tool and say at 118, maybe we just come around and level that out here. Oh, that's not what I wanted, is it? Maybe I should do that higher, like 120. That might not actually be high enough, but we'll just have to wait and see. We'll just smooth this out a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like we've got a second lake down here, though. That one will probably go away. Honestly, a lot of this will probably just evaporate. Yeah, maybe we just turn this into a park and forget about it. How do we do that? Spaces? There should be a button for that somewhere. Yeah, I don't know that I love this, but it was worth the experimentation, right? So that's now a park, isn't it? Technically. So eventually this will evaporate. And then if we're lucky, we'll see people come walk through the park. I suppose we could set up some paths, some pedestrian paths. Yeah, I don't know. It's not the worst. It's definitely not the best, but it does mean that we don't have to zone inside there now, because I really don't like how this looks. But I think it makes an okay park. Oh well, the Blister 2 was bound to happen eventually. I think what I originally envisioned is not possible. Is it possible to delete some of these trees? That's another thing that I'm envisioning. Just sweep across this like I'm playing Power Wash Simulator. Look. Anytime we create a new park area, people will find a way to just hover over a lake. Does that mean that I should give them an actual path here, like an actual pedestrian bridge or something? Is that what they want? I mean, this guy's walking on it, but that might just be a coincidence. I think it is, because look, this guy's floating above it. But looks pretty good. I'm surprised people are even in here. Yeah, like, at a distance you can't tell that this person is hover crossing the bridge. And that's good enough for me. Look at these people just cutting across the grass. How dare you? Yeah, same problem as Circle City, though. At least not everybody's hovering. Some people are just shortcutting. Oh, there's a hoverer over here. Where did you come from? Oh, okay. What I could do is just find anywhere that people start hovering and just turn it into a bridge. Pretend it's intentional. No, now there's somebody go. Oh, jeez. You know what? You don't get these bridges. I'm about to take away this being a park. You had your chance. This is no longer a park. I'm gonna try and make it a hang-around area. And then we'll see. Oh my gosh. Look at all these people floating over the water. How dare you do this? I wonder if that's why the ability to create park areas isn't in the game as like a vanilla option. Because it's so broken. So if I get rid of this being a park area, does that stop people from doing that? Guess we'd have to wait and see somebody who came in after the park area was deleted. Like a new walker. These people are new. They're already not walking on the path, but they're close enough that I can be okay. But I'm curious to see if they will hover over the water. And then I really don't know what to do. Something tells me that they are going to, and they just came in too. Yeah, look at that. Huh. I wonder what causes that. Is it these entrances? Is it because these aren't proper, like, crosswalk entrances? What happens if we get rid of all these? Will people find their way in? Are they stuck in here forever? No, they will vanish as soon as they get to this corner. Yeah, okay. So if I do that, do they take that up to the road? Yes. So I wonder what's making them want to cut across there. Maybe it's the curved pedestrian roads. Maybe if we use straight ones. That might have something to do with it. We'll see. No floaters yet. No hoverers. Hoverers. It makes me just want to put a little covered bridge across here. Doesn't have to be 10 meters. Maybe 5 meters. Maybe even 2. 2.5. It's cute, actually. I really like this. So it seems to have something to do with curved roads. When a road forks and it curves to get to their destination, I think what they do is they follow the path of least resistance, which is they cut into a straight line from wherever the start of the curve is to the end of the curve, which is interesting. But now this is a walk-around area and I want it to be a park. But I don't know what the difference is anyway, but I still want it. So let's make this a park. Watch it completely break as soon as I finish designating it as a park. We're gonna have people hovering all over the place. Fingers crossed that we don't. Because I do want this to just be a nice park without people with superpowers. Alright, so that is a park. And nobody is floating. Alright. That's alright. Man, I really like it. I think it looks really nice. This little elevated park. There's a little leak here. I don't know what caused that. We might want to say this road is elevated on both sides. Is that okay? Is that water gonna still... is that gonna leak worse? I think it's fine. Honestly, I think I want this on all of these, which means say goodbye to these buildings. Yeah, I think that looks better, if I'm being perfectly honest. Because now it looks like it is elevated on its own, and we actually had to bridge up to it. Alright, Blister 2, not as blisterous. Not as big of a disaster. Oh, we've got people floating again. Look at this. There goes all my theories. Oh, I'm sad now. Maybe this does need to just be a walk-around area then. I did everything to help you. Oh man, they're everywhere. Alright, you don't get to be a park anymore. I will give it the designation of hang-around area. Or walking area? No, I think hang-around area. Yeah, big disappointment that people decide that they need to show off their superpowers in the Hexagon City Blister Park. But that's okay. Maybe walking or hang-around area or whatever the heck it's called is better anyway. Who knows? Who cares? Oh yeah, this is our first time in Hexagon City with some of these mods, like having residential beach houses and mixed farming zones. And what else? Mixed office row houses. There's just some really silly zoning combinations. I say they're silly, but I think they're great. And we also have beach-style commercial and very low-density commercial areas for little kiosks and things like that. So if we have somewhere where we don't have a lot of space, we can put in these little guys. And it'll just make a bunch of little kiosks along the side of the road. Which is great, because I think any kind of lower-density commercial, lower than low-density isn't a bad thing. Considering that even these low-density buildings are having trouble producing anything. Oh yeah, we also have Dunder Mifflin. There we go. This one's actually the right color. The one in Hexagon City, I think? No, this is Hexagon City. The one in Tiny Town is blue, which is not the right color. There we go. They sell paper. Who saw that one coming? Oh, the oil refinery. We unlocked this at some point and never placed it. I probably said I would and then never did. Bam. Right there. Perfect. And then these are all just for high-density offices, which I don't even know how we're going to get around to that. Now, the other thing that we can do that's interesting is farming industrial. So very specifically farming zone industrial. So these will deal with food and things like that. Mostly food, I guess. Anything farming related. Yeah, we do have demand for industrial, so why not get some of this in here? And then I don't think there's anything new for offices, no. Don't even remember where I put some of these things, so I can go back and check on them. These are what the farming homes look like, though. No, so the home has people living in it, but the business in the backyard doesn't have any employees yet. That's really interesting. But I do like how these look, even though they have floating pigs. Ah, see, this one's got a meaty bits factored into it. So it's got 6 employees, but then 3 people also live there. And this one's got 8 people working here and 3 people living here. The issue, though, is that the building itself produces noise pollution, which I think bothers the inhabitants of the building. So that's funny. There's nothing I can really do about that, but laugh. It's okay. Oh my gosh, look at this. Why do we do this? Why do we have it cramming down into a tiny number of things here? Alright, let's try and fix this. So let's give this 2 lanes. I should be able to. We'll give this one 2 lanes as well. And then what that means is we can keep this as 4 lanes. So yeah, there's a little bit of merging happening here. It's not the end of the world. This will clear itself up. Although we might need to add more lanes on this for a little bit. We might need to turn this into a 5-lane temporarily, just to accommodate these extra lanes. And then maybe we go to 4, and then down to 3. So we'll eventually merge those lanes out of existence, but it's a lot more gradual than the other one was. Yeah, that feels good. Look at this emptying out. And if we need to, we'll do the same thing here, but this doesn't look as bad. Maybe we go 4 lanes. Maybe we go 4 lanes right to the map border. There we go. This isn't my fault. There's been an accident here. I didn't do that. I do want to fix this, though. This looks awful. Oh, maybe I can't. Although, maybe that's better. That feels a little bit nicer. Look at this. Only one lane is accessible now because of these 2 morons. It's fixed now. This is going to take a while to clear up, probably. As everybody realizes they actually wanted to cram over onto these left lanes. Oh well. Oh my gosh, then there's all this traffic here. I don't even know what to do about it because it goes underground. Oh, it comes out here. Oh, this is the issue, isn't it? Okay. Are they just trying to leave? Because if they're just trying to leave, we can just get rid of this traffic light. That should be pretty safe. Pretty quick. I think what I need to do here is have 5 lanes going this way. And then what that means is I can bring back... Okay, let's remove all these unsafe ones. I can let this go here. Yeah, I think that's okay. Oh my gosh, all these cars go flying off the road. Some of them are inside of this house. Or this farm industry building. They do look adorable though, because they're all specifically for farms. Look at them. Farm industry on this side, and then gross industry on this side. Oh yeah, look at that. I forgot that this would be an issue. Because they're technically off the map. I don't even think I can de-zone that without de-zoning the whole thing. So I guess we just will. Alright, that's looking a lot better. There's still a little bit of traffic issues here, but that's just because of a traffic light. Is this not clearing itself up? Okay, let's say that you're not using that lane to turn. Don't use that one to turn. Don't use this one to turn. Does that help? Uh-oh, here come the police. Oh no, what have I done over here? This is a mess. I think we give them a little bit more laneage here as well. Oh my gosh, these trucks trying to turn into this building over here are clogging up the whole road. Alright, hopefully that's a problem that's going to solve itself in time. Got fires over here, we've got crematorium issues. Oh, we've got new crematoriums that we could use to fix this. I don't know if these count as the town chapel and the city chapel. I don't know if they count as crematoriums. They don't seem to have the storage capacity or processing capacity at all, but they do provide well-being and indoor recreation. That's nice. Alright, so I'm just going to assume that this is going to be an issue that fixes itself, because I don't know what else to do about that. Look at all these taxis, too. Oh, you know what is a big mess here? This lane having to move things right after this lane's putting people in. No wonder this is backing up. This needs to move to after, I think. That's gonna upset some of these guys, like these trucks. Now there's less vehicles coming in this way too. Oh well. For the ones that do want to use it, it's good. It will help. Yeah, this is clearing up quite a bit, and there's still a lot of vehicles down here, and quite a few trying to get in from over there. Really, the issue here is vehicles trying to get in and out of businesses, I think. Honestly, these should maybe be spread out a bit more. But, whatever. It's the business sector, and it's busy, so... That's fine. Let's turn off the lock on day, so we can see the progression of time here. Yeah, this little blister doesn't stick out as big as this sore thumb over here. Are there people floating? No, at this point, there's barely anybody using this location now. There's a few. And none of them are hovering, so that's cool. We could probably put some more decorations down there, or even maybe lift up the water level ever so slightly. So it's at what is it at? 114? We could do it at maybe 118? Is that too high? It's pretty high. Let's do 117. We did create this, though, so that might catch the water. On this side, it's just a gentle slope in. Yeah, we might be able to go ever so slightly higher than that, even. So instead of 117, maybe we go 119 and we call it there. Whoa, hello. Did I go too high? Did I not do 119? No, it's 119. I think it was just sudden. It was just faster than usual. It looks like it's settling down to a reasonable amount. Yeah, that looks nicer. A little less empty. And then that means that these are mostly going to be empty until we run a road over here. And do something with that. These are funny because they're they feel very, very full over here in this corner. But by the time you get over there, that's on such a big hill that there's not as much water, but that makes sense. You know, the water can't go over the lowest part. Alright, our population and jobs are looking pretty good. We got enough jobs for everybody that needs jobs. Steve Jobs. A little bit of traffic issues here and there cropping up, but that's just because there's probably too many industry buildings too close to each other in this area, and just, I don't know. You would think that with all these entrances and exits out of town down here, that would help alleviate some of that, but maybe not. Maybe it is. Maybe this would be way worse. We're also running that mod that removes traffic reduction rules from the game. Yeah, this is another issue where I've done a little bit of an oopsie. We never want to put people on the road just before a ramp that's taken them off. I don't know why I keep doing this. Let's see if we can fix this quickly. This is the way that it should have been done. And then this way the people getting on aren't getting in the way of the people trying to get off, and the people getting off aren't blocking the way of the people that are trying to get on. So there you go. That's the way we want to do it. It's looking good. And then of course, businesses that are struggling over here. I wonder if we can fix that just by throwing in maybe some high density residential here. I think there was demand for it, wasn't there? Maybe not. So now maybe nothing's going to appear here. Alright then. How about... these mixed... We put some jobs in there. Offices. Offices and row houses. I do like these new structures. Cool. These mods will probably break when the update comes out, so... There might be a break before you start to see the cities that we know and love. And in that time, maybe I'll try some other cities. And then eventually these guys, they're going to come back into rotation. Of course they are. We'll see. Maybe we'll do a long time-lapse one for each to let it kind of flow through for the economy changes. Because we'll be dealing with death waves and population issues and probably revenue issues for a while. So if we just come on and time-lapse it for, I don't know, 3 months of in-game time? I don't know what's reasonable. I'll think about that and see what feels reasonable. It might just be a matter of keeping an eye on our finances. Because we have a pretty decent buffer here. You know, 1.3 billion. Why aren't we paying people to live here more? While we still can. Odds are that we'll have to go in and adjust these taxes. We won't be able to get away with letting people live here on the cheap. Oh yeah, we're producing electronics like mad. That always seems to happen. I'm sure the economy updates is going to fix that. Turning electronics into software. Alright, but for now, if you did enjoy this, go ahead and leave a like on this video. Leave a thumbs up. Because it really helps out a lot and I really do appreciate it. There's the new Blister Park. Looks good to me. Looks okay to me. Doesn't look like this one. This one looks like a big parasite just burst out of the ground. Spread its legs out to cover as much area as it could. What a mess. Alright, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the new Blister Park. The new Hexagon City Blister Park. What a terrible name for it. But it is what it is, so what can you do? And of course, if you are new here and you haven't done so yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications. We'll be back in Hexagon City soon. I don't know if this is going to be the last one before the patch. We'll see. We might get one more in. Depends. But until next time, thank you for joining me. Goodbye for now.